Welcome everyone to the 22nd Annual MatSE Awards Celebration. Let us give a round of thanks to Arkema sponsoring MatSE Appreciation Day and this awards celebration. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our external advisory board members. Thank you very much for serving in this important role. Tonight, we celebrate the achievements of MatSE students, staff, and faculty. It really is the people who make our department what it is, which is a top-ranked material science and engineering program. At this time, I'd like to thank our alumni, friends, and partners for their continued support of MatSE. Their generosity is critical in furthering the mission of our department. Since the 2023 MatSE Awards presentation, we have received new gifts. One from Product Evaluation Systems Incorporated Scholarship in the Department of Material Science and Engineering, the MatSE Opportunity Scholarship established by Beth and Larry Hancock in loving gratitude to their parents, John Jordan and Evelyn Jordan Jurjevic, and Gerald and Rosemary Hancock, and the laboratory naming of what is now 125 Steidel to be named the Jim and Cheryl Steiner Glass Lab. In addition to the new gifts, I would like to recognize the endowments that have increased their current gift pledge. These include the Dr. Peter B. Lake Endowed Scholarship in Material Science and Engineering, the Coppola Graduate Student Excellence Fund, and the Michael E. Sarsenik Scholarship Fund for the study of polymeric materials. I would also like to recognize and thank our Friends of MatSE program industry partners, which include Arkema, a leader in specialty materials, PES, which provides a full spectrum of testing services and solutions, as well as cost and time-saving advantages, and ExpressFlow, an expert provider of ex-situ lift-out and micromanipulation solutions that are fast, easy, flexible, and cost-efficient. So the support of the Friends of MatSE and the gifts and endowments that I mentioned really do assist the department tremendously, and we are most humbly grateful. I would like to now welcome the newest MatSE family members. Our new staff member is Dustin Spicer, Engineering Support Specialist. And we have two new tenure line faculty, Assistant Professor Nariti Sinha, Assistant Professor Carlos Lopez. We've had another very productive year with many successes, and I'd like to just mention a few of these. Allison Beasy was promoted to professor. She was also selected to present the 2024 Springer Nature Young Investigator Lecture by the Society for Experimental Mechanics, and she was appointed as Associate Head for DEIB in MatSE. And she was also selected to be the 2024 TMS Brimcombe Medalist. Long-Ching Chen was elected as a foreign member of the Academia Europea. He was appointed Distinguished Lecturer in Ferroelectrics for 2024-2025 by IEEE Ultrasonics, Ferroelectrics, and Frequency Control Society, and he received the 2025 TMS Hume Rothery Award and the 2024 TMS Cyril Stanley Smith Award. Venkat Gopalan was elected to the American Ceramic Society. Robert Hickey received the Humboldt Fellowship for Experienced Researchers. Wenji Lee, Associate Research Professor, received the Rustam and Delaroy Innovation and Materials Research Award. John Morrow was elected to the World Academy of Ceramics and delivered the Samuel R. Scholes Award Lecture at Alfred University. Nariti Sinha was named a Fellow of Skylog Automating Chemical Laboratories. I was very honored to receive the John F. McMahon Award from Alfred University School of Engineering and New York State College of Ceramics, and Douglas Wolfe was named the new Associate Vice President for Research, the Director of Strategic Initiatives within the Office of Senior Vice President for Research at Penn State. At this time, I would like to introduce tonight's two MCs, Kirsten Smith, MatSE undergraduate student, and Anthony Diaz-Hemi, MatSE former undergraduate, now a graduate student in the department. Anthony?
Thank you, Dr. Sinnott. It's a pleasure to be here. So let's start out with the presentation of the undergraduate awards. The first award is the George W. Brindley Award in Non-Metallic Crystal Chemistry. This award annually recognizes the top academic student in MatSE 400 Crystal Chemistry. This award has a special place in my heart as I was a TA for the course. And so the award goes to none other than Eugene Siuk. Congratulations. Please come up and accept your award. Side note, he was at almost every single office hour. Next is the Michael M. and Mary Jane Coleman Undergraduate Award in Polymer Science and Engineering. This award annually recognizes an undergraduate student enrolled in Material Science and Engineering for excellence in the polymers curriculum. This year's Coleman Award goes to Jongkyung Kim. Congratulations, Jongkyung. Please come up. Our next award is the Robert W. Lindsay Award in Metallurgy. The purpose of this award is to annually recognize an exemplary undergraduate student enrolled in the metallurgy curriculum. This year's Lindsay Award goes to Ryan Sims. Congratulations, Ryan. The David W. Richardson Service Award in Material Science and Engineering honors and recognizes outstanding service by an undergraduate student majoring in Material Science and Engineering. This year's Richardson Award goes to Caitlin Jakowski. Congratulations, Caitlin. Finally, the Guy and Ray Rendon Award for Academic Excellence in Material Science and Engineering recognizes the student with the highest grade point average in MatSE courses who will graduate in the current academic year. This year's Rendon Award goes to Michael Mervash. Congratulations, Michael. Now, we will announce the winners of the Material Science and Engineering Undergraduate Research Poster Competition. Thank you to everyone who entered a poster. I know a lot of hard work goes into these posters. For third place, we have Nicholas Redwing, advised by Joan Redwing. For second place, we have Amrita Anand, advised by Nutifafa Duman. So congratulations to Amrita. And first place, there's a little bit of a pun here, but Matthew first, congratulations. Matthew is advised by Dr. John Paul Maria. And now congrats to all the undergraduate award winners. And at this point, I will turn the program over to Kirsten to present the graduate student awards. Kirsten.
Good evening, everyone. We'll now pronounce the graduate awards. First is the Robert E. Newman Award for Research Excellence. This award recognizes outstanding graduate students enrolled in the Inter-College Degree Program in MatSE. There are 5 recipients. First is Eric Furton, Caitlin Kirschner, Sergei Stefanov, Hu-hee Sun, and Hao Dong Wu. Congratulations. The next award is the Coppola Graduate Student Award for Student Service and Leadership. This award recognizes graduate students who exhibit outstanding leadership and service both in and outside the program of that benefits MatSE. This year's Service and Leadership Awards go to Aaron Bosson, Brittany Hauk, Abby Knopfel, and Jensen Sevening. The next award is the Howard O. Jean and Beaver Graduate Studies Award. This award gives our graduate students the opportunity to enhance their communication skills and deepen their knowledge of materials science and engineering. This award recognizes 2 of our students for their outstanding achievement as teaching assistants. The award goes to Sai Venkata Gayatri Ayagari and Haley Jones. Now I will announce the Materials Science and Engineering Graduate Research Poster Competition. A lot of challenging work goes into these posters. Thank you to everyone who entered. The 3rd place individual is Brunru Han, advised by Yuhara Asagawa. The 2nd place individual is Arpit Jain, advised by Joshua Robinson. And the 1st place individual is Jensen Sevening, advised by Robert Hickey. Congratulations to all the Graduate Award winners. At this time, we will begin presenting the MatSE Department Awards. The first MatSE Department Award is the David J. Green Materials Faculty Service Award. This was established to enrich the Department of Materials Science and Engineering by recognizing a faculty member who has performed outstanding service work and provide support to faculty to further contributions in teaching, research, and public service in MatSE. This year's recipient is Dr. Allison Beasy. Allison is a professor of Materials Science and Engineering and Mechanical Engineering, and the Associate Head of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging in MatSE. She's also Director of the Additive Manufacturing and Design Graduate Program and the Co-Director of the Penn State SIMP 3D. Thank you to Dr. Beasy for all of your service to Penn State.
Next is the MatSE Faculty Member of the Year Award. This award recognizes a faculty member who displays excellence in teaching, research, advising, or outreach. Nominations for this award are sent to the Student Advisory Committee, and the students choose the recipient. One of the nominators wrote the following about this year's awardee. The nominee has taken on the responsibility of teaching the junior year lab class, and his passion shines through every lecture. He consistently demonstrates enthusiasm at the start of each class, setting a vibrant tone for learning. His dedication to Penn State and his deep affection for material science are evident in his interactions with students, both during and after lab sessions.
Another student wrote, "The nominee is not my graduate PI, but he has taken the time out of his schedule to help me and advise me on a process for my project while letting me use his equipment. As a whole, the nominee is a great mentor and professor."
We could read many nominations by students, but we'll end with this one. During Tensile Testing Lab, our group was led by the nominee, and he made a simple tensile test a very engaging, fun, and valuable experience. I had used the procedure before through a previous internship, and the nominee pointed out new perspectives that helped me gain a new, more whole understanding of why we do these things in the first place, and the small details to look out for. It is my sincere pleasure to recognize Dr. James Adair as the recipient of the 2024 MatSE Faculty Member of the Year Award. Congratulations, Dr. Adair. We will now turn the program back to Dr. Susan Sinnott.
Thank you very much, Kirsten and Anthony. Let's give them another round of applause. As you know, MatSE is a leader in safety at Penn State due to everyone doing their part. The Outstanding Safety Award recognizes an undergraduate or graduate student who has gone above and beyond the high standards set by the department. This student has been involved in MRI safety for several years now. She not only serves as the lab safety manager for her advisor's space, but also participates heavily in MRI safety committee meetings, lab manager meetings, and does the stall walls for the MRI. This student has also taken the initiative to lead the stall wall stories for MRI. These topics have ranged from fire safety, chemical compatibility spills, waste, and safety paperwork requirements. By taking the lead, staying organized, and on top of this new stall wall, posted on time and full of worthwhile safety information. Their input to both the MRI Safety Committee, the Lab Managers Group, and work on stall walls shows a dedication to not only supporting safety, but growing and improving safety culture at the university. This year's Safety Award goes to Sai Venkata Kayathari Ayagari. Come on up. The Staff Excellence Award recognizes staff members who exhibit at least one of the following: excellent job skills, knowledge of department goals, ability to motivate others, creative problem-solving skills, taking on a leadership role, being dependable and efficient, having a professional demeanor, a positive attitude, being enthusiastic, and being dedicated to carrying out their duties, cooperative and courteous interactions with others, and having good supervisory skills where appropriate. One faculty member writes about this year's awardee: among her many traits, such as smiling, being prompt and calm, one very unique characteristic is that she takes initiatives to anticipate potential challenges in my often complex travels and works out the best solutions beforehand. One student nomination includes the following: she is so courteous and helpful when I can't figure something out or have made a mistake. Her door is always open, and she never fails to lend me a helping hand on short notice when I pop by her office. This year's winner is Jackie Pettinger. The David Ford McFarland Award for Achievement in Materials was established in 1948 by the Penn State chapter of the American Society for Metals, now ASM International, to honor graduates of Penn State who have honorably distinguished themselves in some field of materials. The award was named in honor of Dr. David Ford McFarland, former professor and department head. I am pleased to introduce you to this year's McFarland lecturer, Melissa Marshall. Melissa has a BS degree in Material Science and Engineering from Penn State with honors in Material Science and Engineering and a minor in economics. She has an MBA from Carnegie Mellon's Tepper School of Business, and she earned a graduate certificate in Strategic Decision and Risk Management from Stanford University. I think I need to take that. She is also a licensed certified public accountant in Pennsylvania and received her certified internal auditor and qualification in internal audit leadership certifications. Melissa began her career at Alcoa in the internal audit group and then was at Deloitte consulting state government technology integration practice. When she joined Westinghouse Electric Company, her first role was the manager of the Enterprise Risk Management Program, where she developed the program and processes to identify and mitigate large enterprise-wide risks. Melissa then became the Director of Commercial Planning and managed the new plant commercial offer process. She then went on to become the Vice President and Chief Compliance and Risk Officer and oversaw global trade compliance and enterprise risk management while building the global ethics and compliance function. Since 2019, Melissa has been the Vice President of Global Internal Audit, Risk, and Controls with accountability for the global internal audit enterprise risk management, and global financial programs. Melissa is an active Penn State volunteer. Since 2016, she has been a member of the External Advisory Board for the Schreyer Honors College and was a member of the Schreyer Alumni Society Board from 2010 to 2016. She was honored by the College of Earth and Mineral Sciences as a 125th Anniversary Fellow in 2022. Melissa, congratulations. Please come up and say a few words.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Sinnott, for that introduction. When I got the email back in December to receive this award, I read the title as Invitation to McFarland Awards, which I thought meant, oh, if you're in town, please come and join us. It was a very busy day at work, and then when I opened the email and saw that I won the award and would be giving the lecture, I was just stunned. I'm honored and humbled to be here, especially because, as you heard from my background, I took a very non-traditional path with my material science and engineering degree. So for the committee that selected me, thank you for recognizing how versatile a material science and engineering degree can be. I am so very proud of my degree, and I do let people know at Westinghouse we're a company of engineers, so it helps when you're on the business side. So I look forward to talking to you tomorrow about how my degrees influenced my career, one that I truly love and am very proud of. So thank you all again.
I'm looking forward to hearing the McFarland lecture tomorrow. I can't wait to hear what Melissa has to say. Okay, it's now time to present the Material Science and Engineering Alumna of the Year Award. Let's start with a few fun facts about our alumna. So she's a world traveler who grew up in central Pennsylvania. That could be a lot of people in the room. She was her high school guidance counselor, a Penn State alumnus who recommended ceramic engineering to her. Penn State was her first choice for college. Good choice. When she was a child, she wanted to be an astronaut until she realized that she has motion sickness. And she is a member of the MatSE External Advisory Board. In fact, she's the chair. She has a BS degree in ceramic science and engineering and a PhD in ceramic science from Penn State. She delivered the Richard E. Tressler Lecture in 2017 and is a member of the American Ceramic Society, a leader in Corning's Global Energy Management Program, and is a graduate of the Tuck Global Leadership Program at Dartmouth. Also, she holds 5 U.S. patents and is actively involved in coaching and mentoring employees in research, development, and engineering. She has been with Corning Incorporated for over 30 years, and during that time, she was research director for process research, where she was responsible for setting the strategy and vision for process research in glass, ceramics, and fiber, and for working closely with the materials research organizations to develop processes to enable new products. Her current position at Corning is Director of Thermal and Materials Engineering in the Manufacturing, Technology, and Engineering Division. In this role, she is responsible for the core engineering capabilities in glass, ceramics, metallurgical applications, thermal processes, and thermal equipment design. It is with great pleasure to announce that Dawn Moffett Fairbanks is the Material Science and Engineering Alumna of the Year Award recipient.
Well, that's totally a surprise. I had no idea, and when you hear your life's history being laid out in front of you. So thank you very much. You know, I'm really proud to have graduated from Penn State. If you could ever see my office, if certainly on Zoom calls and things, it's covered with Penn State things, I preach it to everybody. I talk about Penn State at Corning all the time. Tried to get my children to go here, but wasn't quite successful at that. But I'm really proud to be part of this program and to represent Penn State, in Corning and everywhere. So thank you very much. This is really quite a surprise.
I'm sure you will agree with me when I say that I am very proud of our fantastic department. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge all the staff that helped make today a success. 2 staff members led this event, and they are Haley Barnes and Heather Donnell. This concludes the 2024 MatSE Awards Celebration. Thank you very much for being here. Good evening.